Today's topic is that situationships, relationship. Well, I'm going to say yes, and the reason being, I believe that situationships are what people gravitate towards because no one wants something serious. Okay, nobody wants a serious relationship. Not even the woman. You know, initially, like in the society, you would assume that women want a serious relationship, but these days even the female they don't want a relationship. Okay, the male nature, they are used to it, they are used to not wanting something serious. And if the women are making this easier on them, they are going to take advantage of it because they are like saying that, well, welcome to our world, because we as men do not want commitment in the first place. And if you're not willing to uh, well, if you are not willing to settle for a commitment, then we are, in business. I'm talking about the men. I'm thinking like them right now. So the male nature will say, well, thank you so much for facilitating and making this very easy on us. So therefore, situationship are definitely replacing relationship. And my conclusion with this type of topic of discussion is that women cannot make up their minds. Okay, I feel as if the women of this generation ask, we don't even know what we want. Okay, and we have tendencies to blame the men for not giving us what we think we want. It's like if our mission or our statement is not clear when it comes to a relationship, we cannot expect these men to give us what we don't want from them, or what we think we want from them is not clear to them. And the male nature, like ambiguity. Yeah, you see, I'm speaking big word now. Ambiguity, ambiguous. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know it's so silly. So it's like the men, they don't want commitment. Okay, so if you are willing to give what they want the most from you, which is your body, without wanting commitment, they are in business. Don't come back and say, well, I want commitment after you have slept with them and after you've given them what they cherish the most, which is going to be your body, your female body. You know what I mean, without being vulgar. So therefore, it's like you need to know what you want, okay, before you blame these men because they're not stupid. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys this. These men are not stupid, and they are willing to give you what you want in the bedroom. They are going to give you all of their best in the bedroom, and you are going to be left with wanting feelings from them, okay? Because they can definitely detach. A woman is going to fall in love with a man based on his bedroom performances. Okay, she will fall in love with a man when she gets intimate with him. Most women. I'm not talking about these women that do not care or do not have feelings. I'm talking about real women. So, real women would definitely fall for a man when they get intimate with that man. So, when you get intimate with this man and you fall for them, but the initial stages of this relationship, the foundation was built on how you call it, a friend with benefit. You cannot expect him to give you more than what you sign up for from the initial stages of that relationship. With men, you need to be clear with them from the get go. I have to say that it's very hard to redeem yourself, with men once you have started your relationship on the basis of a friends with benefit. I feel as if there's no comeback from that. Okay, it is a done deal. Once you have missed that boat, it is a done deal. You cannot redeem yourself from that. I hate to sound like a failure, or I hate to sound as if it is a done deal. I am someone who believes that nothing is impossible. You can make it happen no matter what. But there's a few circumstances in a relationship when they come to a man and a woman that I feel powerless in, and that is when you start the relationship from the basis of friend with benefit. Unfortunately, you have to maintain those. You cannot change from that. The only way to get out of that is to leave that relationship. Do you understand? Leave the relationship, start afresh, Hopefully you find someone better and do not repeat the same mistakes, because yeah, a man doesn't speak a dual language, in a relationship. Is either he knows that this relationship has the potential to become exclusive, or it is just for fun. And men like fun. You cannot blame them. I always say this, that we women, we don't have enough testosterone to understand the male perspective when they come to their desires. I don't say this just to demean men or to feel as if I'm better than them because I don't have their libidos. Look, there are women out there that have higher libidos than most men, okay? There are few among us. But what I'm here by saying is that there are definitely these disparities between men and women, whereby we sometimes fail to understand men when they come to their needs. This is like a biological need, honestly speaking. It is a biological need. I don't want to say it is a completely physical need. So I don't have enough testosterone to bring down my male counterpart and make them feel as if there's something wrong with wanting to get into future. And I understand that. Am I saying it is okay to? I'm not here to judge. Okay, you do what you want. I am talking about the basis of the relationship. Woman needs to be clear and tell men exactly what they want in a relationship. Men don't read minds. And I know we women, we feel as if uh, the men that we are with is supposed to read our minds. And unfortunately, they don't read minds, and they're not supposed to. You need to be clear with your communication. Tell them, hey, this is what I want from you. Are you in or are you out? If you're not in, then I'm out because this is what I'm seeking. If you cannot get me what I want, then there's no way. Hey, how are you? Hi, Luani. Hi. So, as I'm saying, you need to set the basis and the foundation from the get go, okay? Because when it comes to playing with women, it is, a stage that men excels in. Not that they intentionally want to play with you because you are readily available, you're giving yourself to them. It's just because life is more fun with men when there isn't any sort of responsibilities. Am I saying that men are irresponsible? No. I'm just saying that due to their nature, they like to have fun. And if you, as a woman, you are also seeking fun, they are going to make that come to fruition. Of this, live short, whatever it is, video, is that friend with benefits replacing real relationship. Of this generation, even the women do not want relationship. There are men out there who are struggling to get into relationship, serious relationship with women of this generation, and they are unable to. And the reason why they are unable to is because even the women that naturally gears towards a meaningful relationship with this generation, they don't even want it. And there are multitude of reasons why they don't want it. I can get into it, but for now, what I'm saying is that most women of this generation, there are men out there that are not the playboy or the F boy that really want the family structure, but they are unable to find a partner that matches their vision in this for the long term. This is just of the hookup culture. This is just of the hookup culture. There is multitude of reasons why this phenomena is a thing, whereby women are turning into men, and they are becoming serious. This is the funniest part. You will think that, well, intimacy is supposed to bring a woman closer to a man, but for some reason it does the opposite. It does the opposite effect on women. A woman will sleep with you and turn around and never look back. Even if she meets you on the street, she will act as if she has never met you before. And the men are left baffled and confused, like, what is happening? Yeah, reverse, role reversal is happening. The societal norms has changed. Okay, the societal norms, unfortunately, has changed for this generation. This is just of the because it's definitely giving a whole different dynamic. Okay, I don't want to get into the political aspect of this, but the hookup culture and the lack of relationship within the society is also, if I have to be political, is affecting the. Well, I can get political. I hate to get political, but if I have to, I would like to say it may have an effect on the birth rate in America. Honestly speaking, that is me being very very believe that the hookup culture may have a link with the lack of or the low birth rate. Someone will say, Rose, if you said the hookup culture may have a hands in the low birth rate in America, how about the government taking care of these existing children? What type of daycare and stuff are they providing to them? I can get that political, but I would like to say I don't want to get that political. Okay, let's get back to the relationship aspect, because I don't want to get into the nitty gritty as why um, the low birth rate or lack of commitment or committed relationship. I don't want to get that deep, but I don't think you guys are here for my political analysis. We are going to dish that. Let's get back to our topic of discussion. Women are becoming detached. Women are learning. I am surprised because I am a little bit older. Well, Rose, are you a little bit older or you're older? Well, come in and talk about their relationship. And I listen because you know I am nosy. So when they talk about it, and the way they talk about it, like they are so detached, guys. I'm like, now I understand why these men are struggling to find a suitable partner. The women do not want traditional relationship anymore. I feel as if the women have gotten used to the thrill of these hookup culture, and they have welcomed it. And they are like, this is my type of thing, but I can act like a man type of thing. Okay, so there is a blur line between a newly found confidence, a newly independence, and things like that, and with detachment. I'm trying to align this topic here today. It's not even about women empowerment. It's about the liaison or the thin line between hookup culture and committed relationship. What is that liaison or the thin line between hookup culture and committed relationship? What is that liaison and the culture, or what is driving that force? That's my topic of discussion. Okay. So, who taught this woman to be this way? I'm here by saying that it is a societal structure. This problem is deeper than you and I can answer to, okay? But I am really concerned about the nature of a detachment that women are displaying, women of this generation. And I'm just afraid that even a suitable man will be unable to find a woman who will like a committed relationship. And I rest my case. Again, Uncle Materials, Uncle Answer. My name is Rose, and I shall always remember the words that you know. Thank you. I'm out.